Hello everyone, and welcome to our new video on how to solve the Pyraminx. Now, it might seem like an intimidating type of puzzle to solve at first, but I assure you after this video, you're going to be solving it with ease. Alright, there are a few steps to this, and I'm sure you're going to learn it quickly. Let's get on with the video. Alright, for me to teach you how to solve this puzzle, I'm going to have to scramble it first. So, here we are. Alright, that's better. Now I can teach you the first step. So the first step to solve the Pyraminx would be to, as obvious, solve all the corners. Now, these pieces on the very edge of the cube, this, that, they are considered corners. So what we're going to do is we're going to align them with the piece in front of it. So this is a yellow and that's a red. This would be the piece in front of it. So I'm going to keep turning it until I get a red. And there you go, red to red. Then you go to the other corner. Keep going until you get a green, because that's in front of it. Okay, that's green to green. Here. Okay, that's blue. And then we go to this corner, the last one, I believe. And then that's red. So we solved all the corners. Now, moving on to the next step. Alright, now this step would be to solve all of the centers. Now, when I mean solve, I don't literally mean solve. I mean put on the same side. Now, I'll explain this in detail when we get there, but you'll understand. So, to start off, you need to know what the centers are. Now, it's not like there's one specific center like there is on a 3x3 cube. There are actually three of them. That, this, and that piece, these three pieces are the centers. The ones that were in front of this edge piece. Or the corner piece, as you may say. So we actually aligned the corner to the center, so now it'd be easier. So what we need to do is we need to bring all the center pieces of the same color to the same side. So I'm going to actually start with the green. You can start with whatever color you want, but I just start with green. So I'm going to turn it there until I have another green piece, which is there, and I need another one. So I'm going to keep going to look for another one, and it's right there. So what I'm going to do, because I can't bring this there, I'm actually going to turn the top big corner, as you can say, this triangle over here that I'm turning. I'm going to call it the big corner. I'm going to move the big corner on top right next to it so that this center can move a line there. So there's 1, 2, 3, and we aligned all of them to the same side. Now we just need to do this for the other sides. Now, the fun thing about this, because you solved one side, it's going to be very easy to solve the others. Now, I know this step was intuitive, but you're going to get used to it. So I'm going to keep turning until I get a red center. And there you go. In the end, it should look like blades, 3 blades, because the corner and the centerpiece are together on 3 sides. So this is what it should look like for every side. Once you've solved 2 of them, it would have automatically solved the rest of the puzzle. Puzzle centers, not the whole thing. So check there. All right, we got 3, 3, 3, and 3. On to step 3. Alright, now our third step would be to solve the bottom face. Now, it doesn't really matter what side you choose to be your bottom face, but I'm just going to go with blue. So, I see a lot of blue pieces scattered all around the cube. And, not the cube, the puzzle, my bad. And I'm going to have to bring it down there. So, I see 3 blank spots here. So, I need to find 3 blue pieces. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to solve the first layer of this puzzle while solving the bottom face. Now, to do this, I'm going to have to find a blue piece that matches with the side it's going. Now, what I mean by this is I can't just put a blue piece over there, which it's supposed to go, and it has a red piece occupying it, like a red color. Then it would be green and red, but that doesn't go together. So we need to find a blue piece that goes with the side we're going with. So what I'm looking for, I'm going to start with the green, is I need a blue face that goes over there, and it has a green on its side, which it does. It has a green there. So if it goes there, it's going to solve the first layer of this side. So to do this, because I've already located the piece, and it's right there coincidentally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one simple algorithm. And this algorithm depends on what side it is. If it's here, it's going to be slightly different, but I'll show you what to do if it's on your left side. You'd go down, you'd move this big corner down, you'd move this other big corner on the side to the right, down, and then you'd move this big corner up, then you'd move the right big corner up again, and that has automatically placed this here without affecting any other pieces. So now we're going to look. Okay, now I see a blue piece with a yellow. So I can't just keep it here because yellow and red, that's not the same color. So I'm going to move this until it's next to a yellow. So there we go. This is the yellow side because it has the yellow centers, and the blue goes down there. So don't worry about moving this back for now. I'll tell you what to do then. So to do this, we're just going to do the same algorithm. We're going to insert this down there. Because this is yellow, it's going to match. Then we're going to move this big corner down there. Then move this, the left one, back up, and the right one back up. Now, we can't just forget that we moved this, the top big corner, to the right. So we're going to move it back to the left, and that would reset it. And that has solved this first layer and some of the bottom. Now we're moving on to our last one, the red. So I move the blue piece over there because it goes there, and the red would go there. So it would solve that layer. So we're going to do the algorithm again. Move the left big corner down, move the right big corner down, move the left big corner up again, and move the right big corner up again, and reset it. And there you go. Now I'm going to introduce you with another situation right now that can happen while you're doing this. Now, while doing this, I didn't explain how to do it with the right side, so here it is. We see a blue piece here that needs to go down there, and it is yellow indeed, so this yellow would go there. Now, you might be thinking, well, the first layer is already done here. Well, this is the wrong color, so this is supposed to be blue. It's the same thing that could happen on the top. We need it to match the exact color. So the blue goes there and the yellow goes there. So this is unnecessary, and we have to remove that. And we replace it with this piece. So we're going to do the same algorithm, but switched. So instead of bringing the left one down first, we're going to bring the right big corner down first. So the right big corner down, left big corner down, the right big corner up, and left big corner up. And that has replaced it. Now, we see another piece that needs to be replaced. So I go to the red side, and there we go. Blue, and it's right there. So it's supposed to be replaced by this red. So we're going to do the algorithm that I showed you before. Left first, because it's on the left side. Right second, up, and up. And that has done it. You have solved the first side and the first layer. On to the next step. Okay, so now our last step is to solve the entire puzzle. To do this, we're going to look at this scenario. So we see there are a bunch of pieces scattered around everywhere, and it's not very predictable what to do. So we're going to actually look at the pieces with only one different piece. This side has two different pieces, so we don't have to worry about that, but that will come in handy. We're going to try and find the sides with only one piece, and the red and the green sides are them. Now, we're going to identify the side that is not in contact with the side with two different pieces. This would be the side with two different pieces because green and red aren't yellow. So what I mean by in contact with would be the piece that is nearest or basically touching it. So on the red side, we see that this yellow piece is basically touching this side because it's very near to it. It's not there. There is no red piece that is between it. So I'm going to say that this piece is in contact with this side. So we're not going to make this side face us. We're going to choose the side that the different piece is not in contact with the side with two different pieces. This side would be facing us because this yellow piece is not in contact with this side, and there is a green piece that is in between. So we're going to make this side face us. I know that would have been a little confusing, but I'm sure you're going to understand and get it in a few attempts. So this algorithm is more lengthier than the others. So I recommend that you rewatch this part to get a good understanding and feel for this algorithm. It's actually pretty similar though. So it goes like this. You go right side first, the right big corner down first. And then you go the left big corner down second. So it kind of reminds you of the algorithm we were to insert the piece into the bottom corner. But it's also a little lengthier, so I do recommend you rewatch this part a little more. Here, it goes like this. The right big corner down, the left big corner down, the right big corner up, the left big corner up. Then you move the top big corner to the left. You move the left big corner up. You move the top big corner to the right. And then you move the left big corner down. And now it has created this very weird and eerie looking situation where there are two pieces on each side, but they're similar. So what we need to do is we need to replace it. We need to replace these two here. We need to replace these two here. And we need to replace these two over there. So to do this, it's actually one very simple algorithm. It is the repetition of two steps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look which side it needs to go. If these two red pieces need to go to the left, I will do this algorithm going to the right. But if these two red pieces need to go to the right, I'm going to do this algorithm to the left. Now because these two red pieces need to go to the right, I'm going to do this algorithm to the left. This algorithm is very simple and you will get it probably first or second attempt. You will literally move the right big piece up and the top big piece to the left, and then you'd move the right again down, and you move the top to the left, and you move the right up, and you keep repeating this until you solve the whole puzzle. Now I will show you if you have to do it to the other side, so hang around for that if you have this situation. Alright, now if you have the situation where these two yellow sides need to go to the left, you're going to do the same algorithm I just showed you, going to the right. Now, what I mean by this is you're going to do the same thing, but instead of moving the left big piece up, you're going to be moving the right big piece up. So, it goes like this. Move the right big piece up, the top to the right, you move the right big piece down, the top to the right, up, down. And there you have it. You now know how to solve the Pyraminx. And I'm telling you, if you practice a lot, you're going to be able to get sub 1 minute solves and maybe even sub 30 seconds. So good luck on your journey and subscribe if you want to see more content like this and more tutorials. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.